Well, that looks like it's probably a little bit easier. It don't look quite as difficult as the first one for some reason. But anyway, I'm guessing that the spot that I'm looking for is on that far end down there, those really old ones. I'm guessing that's the ones I'm after. But since I'm already here, I'll go ahead and document, everyone who's here. But anyway, let's go ahead and head on down to the bottom and see what's going on, see who's here. Okay, well, I've walked down to the bottom, down to the end, and we have struck pay dirt, y'all. Lawson's all over the place. Haven't checked dates or anything like that, but I did notice one thing. There's Dr. Lawson right there. That's one of the ones from our story right there. And that one is sinking. Go down between them and come around. Hey, here's Lafayette. Yes, the captain, this is him.
Lafayette E. Lawson was born February 22, 1890 in Mingo County, West Virginia, into a family already known in the region. His father, Harry Lawson, was a respected real estate man, and Lafayette grew up with both opportunity and expectation. He moved through the local schools quickly, graduating from Williamson High School in 1906. And by 1910, he had earned a Doctor of Dental Surgery degree from the University of Kentucky in Louisville. He first practiced in Hempstead, Texas, but by 1912, he came back home to Williamson, where he built his life and reputation. He focused on dental reconstruction work and became known as a skilled and dependable dentist, though by all accounts he carried himself modestly and preferred to be seen simply as a hard-working professional rather than a prominent figure. In 1916, he stepped away from that life and enlisted in the U.S. Army. His service took him far from the Tug Fork Valley into the heart of World War I. He was commissioned as an officer, sent overseas, and attached to British forces in Saint-Dizier, France. When American troops entered the war, he joined the 2nd Pioneer Infantry and saw action in some of the most intense fighting of the war, including the Meuse-Argonne, Saint-Mihiel, and Verdun sectors. He stayed through the war's end and into the aftermath, working in salvage operations and with the Red Cross across parts of Europe before returning home in 1920 with the rank of captain. Even after coming back, his service continued. During the violent coalfield unrest in southern West Virginia, he joined state troops and spent time in Logan County during the mine wars, placing him once again in the middle of conflict during one of the region's most volatile periods. After that, he returned to Williamson for good and resumed his dental practice, where he became well respected not just professionally, but socially, holding memberships in organizations like the Elks and the Kiwanis Club. Dr. Lawson's life, though marked by war and public service, ultimately ended. He died from heat stroke with cirrhosis of the liver listed as a contributing factor.
It says First Lieutenant here. Oh, he got a... I heard that. First Lieutenant Lafayette Earl Lawson, DDS. Became a dentist later. 1890 to 1952. There he is. I love it when all this just lines up, when the stars just line up and everything just falls into place. I love it. This is Ella M. Lawson, 1867 to 1958, and Harry Lawson, 1863 to 1933. Over here's Lee, yeah. Lee W. Lawson. This was also mentioned, I heard the name. 1900 to 1932. Now these are getting into some old too, right here. This is Grover Williamson. Look at that, it says Williamson right over the top of it. But then it says Grover, born January 26th, 1886. Died October 6th, 1918. I know Heather, she's going to have a field day with this because most of these are undocumented. Okay, let me make sure we're not... Alright, this is a Chafin. Elizabeth W. Chafin, 1881 to 1968. Okay, we got a couple field stones. Over here, we got a few of those. Right here, we got a foot marker. What used to be, looks like something was carved on it at one point, but not anymore. Okay, now this one, I don't know if y'all have noticed a lot of these obelisk style. Sometimes they'll have different ones, and they'll put them out like one here, one there, and one there when they have a certain plot. Sometimes they'll do them in a row and use that, but usually, now this is Chloe A., his wife. Where we starting at? Right here, okay. Has a Mason symbol on it. Dr. G.W. Lawson. Dr. G.W. Lawson, born September 24th, 1834, and died August 1st, 1906. Now over here it says Chloe A., his wife, born May 1st, 1836, and died March 30th, 1912. And right here we've got a couple just beside. This is Maxie Williamson Davis, April 18th, 1882 to August 27th, 1978. And Army vet, World War I, guys. Henry Evans Davis, First Lieutenant, U.S. Army, World War I, December 31st, 1881 to February 17th, 1975. Son of G.W. and C.A. Lawson, born June 18th, 1872, and died July 27th, 1894. I can't really read that down on the inscription on the bottom. In memory of infant son H.B. Jeannie Lawson, died January 25th, 28th. I'm not really sure what that is. It could be a 5, January 25th, 1884, at Cincinnati, aged 15 days. Cincinnati, Ohio, probably died in the hospital. Now this one, Melvin B. Lawson, 1884. But we've got a name and a family, so we can tie them together. Okay, here's an I.L. Now this one's a child. You can see the lamb on the top, but the lamb is completely worn off. And so is all of the writing. You can tell it said something. But this is a child. You can see where the lamb was. That could be the footstone to it right there. It says J.L. Lawson. Robert Lawson died January 6th, 1877, aged 20 years, 5 months, 23 days. Has a finger pointing up. That's pretty, isn't it? Here's John. John E. Lawson. Died December 11th, 1890. Aged 35 years, 10 days. Well, it's a John. There could be more than one, I suppose. Wouldn't be the first time in history. Okay. Been refinished, looks like. A few years back, but... Okay. Now that one, that was the little one that we looked at. Still can't, it's a Lawson. Oh, there was something on the back that's worn. Huh. Let's see if we can read that. Lawson. Looks like Johnny? Joni? There's 1876 to 1886. This is a 10-year-old. Yep. It's a kid. We were right. The little lamb. Okay, where are we going now? This one says infant. Infant Lawson. Look at that one. W-E-W. Well, there's more there. W-E-W died April 3rd, 1894. Okay, no name on that one or any of those. So there's more. There's a row. There, 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 there. I'm assuming that's one. And this is one. And this would be a walkway. Okay, that one has nothing. Another field stone here. It's short. It's not very long. Usually a child. No name. Another stone there. Alright, let me get these before I get too far up the hill. Okay, we looked at that one. No name there. This is Nancy Jane Carey, 1854 to 1893. Okay, no name on that one. No name. No name. James K. Carey, 1848 to 1922. Myrtle Carey, 1906 to 1932. Someone's made a nice little place to visit. Lusk, son of R.A. Lusk, born 1901, died 1907. Oh, look at that one. Big square rock. And one right there too. And here, chunk of marble. There. Here's one with a name. Vet. Yep, that's a vet. World War II. Lynn W. Height, BM2 U.S. Navy. I'm not sure what the BM designation, BM2, U.S. Navy, World War II, July 29th, 1926 to August 19th, 1997. Okay, we got that, and that. That's all that's left. Kind of figured that would be the, it looks like it's old, doesn't it? It looks like a really old section. Okay, this is Mac Corky Marenko, 1935 to 2000. Essie Marenko, 1910 to 1986, and George, 1890 to 1980. Switch the letters, switch the numbers around. It's wild, you don't know that last number, do you? You know that first number all of your life, but you don't know that last number, do you? Now there's obviously more in here. I'm sure there's a lot of old ones in here that are unmarked too. Howard C. Dudley, 1911 to 1981. Mabel I. Dudley, 1911 to 1977. These look older, don't they? Look a lot older. Cordelia Phillips, 1890 to 1947. And Isabel, wife of J.H. Williamson, March 14th to March 14th, 1856 to March 17th, 1910. There's some old ones in here. Get around here and get away. Walk down the edge. I very much go out of my way to try to never step on anything. You know, some of the unmarked ones you don't know. You never know about those, but ones you can see. And here's one right here. No name, just a marker. We got a row right here. Well, I see two military right off the bat. Two of them together. Look at that. Henry J. Smith, PFC U.S. Army, World War II, 1921-1970. Father and son. J.D. Fats Smith, 1926 to 1956. Breeza Smith, B-R-I-Z-A, Breeza Smith, 1901-1986. Henry J. Smith, 1894 to 1958. This one here is Wallace Smith, January 29th, 1984 to June 14th, 1959. This one's a military here. There's a rock off of it. Okay, this is Jack Smith, U.S. Army, World War II, 1927 to 1993. It's on a steep hillside too, isn't it? Very steep hill right there. It just looks pretty though, don't it? It just looks pretty. Sherwood S. Burke, 1923 to 2010. And last in this row, Terry Keith Hatfield. There's a Hatfield, 1943 to 2010. Of course, I guess it is Hatfield-McCoy feud territory, so it shouldn't be that surprising to find a Hatfield. I think I saw one in here too. Yeah, right there's one. And the little dog's not happy, are they? Some strange dude up here with a camera. Stranger danger. He spilled his water. Okay. Now, this is Lips. Yeah, he's a vet too. This is Howard Morgan Lips, PFC U.S. Army, World War II, 1924 to 1999. And his wife, Virginia Ann May Lips, 1926 to 2015. Okay, this is Laura G. Lips, 1905 to 1976, and Elbert E., 1902 to 1984. Now, here's the Hatfields, a couple of those. Ollie Hatfield, 1881 to 1963, and Howard Hatfield, 1869 to 1952. Okay, now that's a military. Let's make sure we get that one. Okay, it's James. Yep. That ain't working. Do it better that way. Okay, this is Hatfield. This is James H. Hatfield, Private U.S. Army, World War II, 1921 to 1989. And Ollie Nataline? Ollie, N-A-T-H-A-L-E-N-E, 1926 to 1992. Never heard that name before. Okay, Truman, yeah, these are all the same. This is Truman Leo Guzlin, SP5, U.S. Army, Vietnam, 1938 to 1977. An old story about a family of original pioneers to settle the area. Gone completely lost except for the ones that are here. The others lost to history until today. And the rest are here. But we found everyone that we were looking for, and everything turned out really well today, didn't it? We found the old sites, found all the graves, found all the people. Had to do a little bit of climbing. Had to earn it. But we found it. Another day, another mystery solved. This must be how Scooby-Doo feels all the time. Looks like I'm just finishing up just in time too. It's getting cloudy on me again. Pretty day though. A little cold, but it's a good day for climbing mountains, I'll tell you that. You don't want to do that in the summertime, that's for sure. Stuff will kill you then, quite literally. But anyway, guys, I guess that pretty much wraps up today's little adventure. Like I said, we found every one and documented all of the graves, and we'll get everything updated and get everything fixed for all of these people that we've shown you today. Both graveyards and everyone in them that we found we'll take care of. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming along with me today and hearing our little story and seeing a little bit of old, really old southern West Virginia history. The kind of stuff you just don't see anywhere else. You know, you have to go, kind of stuff you have to go looking for, and it's not the kind of stuff that's in the history books and on TV. It's the kind of stuff you have to go find yourself. But it's in the history books now, ain't it? It will be now. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming along. Like I said, very much appreciate you, you know, keeping me company and supporting the channel and watching our videos and everything. So I guess until the next adventure, guys, this is Leo with the Hillbilly Files. Leo out. See y'all next time.